Alright. And we are officially live here on CG24K, the official Twitch channel. And picking up right where we left off from yesterday, where we had damn, what am I trying to say? Continuing the adventures of one Ergon Darkmane. I kept on referring to him as Ergnor Darkmane yesterday. I'm not sure exactly why. I kept thinking Ergnor rather than Ergon. Ergon Darkmane's a little bit easier to say, and it makes a lot more sense, so I can see why I decided to make it that and not Ergnor. But that's beside the point. What is to the point is that we are back here, and I have made a few tweaks as far as things go for this stream tonight. Things were a little bit different yesterday, of course. You'll notice if you're somebody who's watched my streams before and you didn't watch last night, there is considerable change, particularly in the fact that I'm streaming from my laptop now, and I am also able to use some graphics and overlays and things of that nature. I'm also testing out the stream on a different resolution right now, and so we're going to see how that works out. So far, I ran a short test stream a little earlier, and things seem to be working just fine then, but we'll have to wait and see how things play out throughout the night. And I've tried to fix the issue as far as the game audio, because listening back to the stream, I don't believe you could hear the game audio at all. I'm still not 100% sure if you can hear it. I've noticed that the desktop audio on my interface, it's picking up some kind of audio. I'm pretty sure it's from the remote play window. Still some kinks to be worked out as far as that is concerned. But here's what we do know. We are in the land of Skyrim once again. I've really felt a longing to play Skyrim a lot lately, and that's why we're back at it again. I mean, there's no shortage of things to do, and there's still a lot of things that I did on the original PS3 version of Skyrim that I haven't gotten around to doing really on the special edition on my PS4. So you'll get to experience or re-experience a lot of this stuff alongside me as we get it done. Of course, Ergon, he is a traditional Nordic type, traditional Nord. As far as his battle style and his play style, just a basic two-handed weapon wielder, all about those powerful attacks, all about being with the heavy armor and being like a tank essentially. And right now we are deep within the Companions quest line. It's right after, we are to the point right after the siege of, or the attack on Jorvaskr by the Silver Hand, which resulted in the death of Kodlak Whitemane. And right now we are working to try and avenge Mr. Kodlak Whitemane. That's what we're trying to do here. Now, I wouldn't be very well advised to go swimming in cold water like this, but we're a Nord, we've got that frost resistance, we should be just fine. And of course, we will see what all is going on. Anything down here, any ore, anything of that nature? No telling really what's going on. So, what do we have here? Oh, we've got some fire? What is this? Looks like there was a fight maybe here? What is it? What is all this? Maybe fight with a mage and some folk? Oh my. What? That person's got a name? Yisra. What happened here? Surely. Well, there's a flame cloak spell tome. Does that mean that... Oh, maybe what happened was... we've got our first viewer of the night. Just noticed that they popped into the stream. Welcome, and hope you're having a wonderful night. I just came upon this scene here, which I originally thought maybe might be some foul play, but it appears that Yisra here was a novice mage, and she tried to cast a flame cloak spell and ended up burning herself alive. That's what it looks like to me. And it may have happened fairly recently too, because as you can see, all the fire still burning. Alright, so let's see if we can head this way. Fortunately for us, that standing stone is right in the path of where we need to go, so we'll be discovering it along the way. Oh wow. Wolf right behind me. We also happen to have the mighty weapon Wuthrad on us now. This character is usually a great sword type of wielder, but Wuthrad's one of the legendary weapons of the game. I mean, it's a really cool one. And it's pretty powerful too, so why would you not use it? And there's a Horker. Lovely. This game's version of a walrus, as you can probably tell. Some slight differences, but really not many differences, if we're being honest. Now, what do we want to put this point into? I think we could put it into stamina. So we really do need to start investing more into that. Smithing is not quite high enough yet to upgrade heavy armor. Could go Fist of Steel, but that's not really necessary. Block is always one that we could invest in. Or, what's this here? Great Critical Charge. Oh, that... Yeah, not particularly caring of that one all that much. Although what I could do is go to attacks with battle axes do extra bleeding damage. Why not? Why the hell not, if you ask me. You know, the Horker, they'll attack you if you bother them and get too close to them, but they will leave you alone for the most part. They're not ones to seek out a fight. They're not ones to seek out much of anything if it isn't food. What's the standing stone here? Oh, a clam. Clam meat. I'm guessing you can harvest those occasionally too. Oh my god. Oh, it's an ice wolf. They're a little bit tougher than the regular wolf. But not tough. Not too tough for Ergnor. Or Ergon. I don't know why I want to keep saying Ergnor. And what's this other enemy over here? Is it a wolf? Or is it something else? Oh, it is. It's definitely an ice wolf. Not sure why they didn't go with their brother into the charge, but I'll get what's coming to him. In my majestic full set of dwarven armor. Which, by the way, now that we can see the chat box clearly on the screen, which, by the way, I did get the kinks worked out on that one. It turns out the mistake that I had made on the chat box was a fairly stupid one. The only reason that you could not see things in the chat if you said something last time was because I had not selected a theme, so it was blank. That one's on me. But luckily, if you do decide to say something in the chat, your message will be seen and it will pop up right in that little chat box border. So, feel free to leave a comment with any suggestions. Just you know, I'll give you a shout out if you want to say whatever you want to say, so long as it is within the guidelines and the rules. Which the rules that I set for the chat box were fairly vague, so we'll have to see how that plays out. So for now, it looks like the standing stone is up on top of that ice, which means we'll have to climb our way up if we want to discover it, it looks like. Up on top of the glacier. Oh, yep, there goes a bear. Cave bear, in fact. They're a little bit tougher than your average bear. Not anything that Ergon can't handle, though. Spinning backstab, back chop, whatever you want to call it. Cave bear pelt. And I gotta remember not to use bear pelts or sell bear pelts up until I get 10 of them to give to Timba white arms. Or white arm. Gotta constantly remind myself of that because I made the mistake of using all the bear pelts that I had yesterday I made the mistake of using them to make some leather. Which, I mean, I needed the leather, but at the same time, I had forgotten that I was in the middle of that little quest. Which, granted, I don't think that the reward for that quest is particularly substantial, but you never turn down some gold for a fairly simple task for me at this point. Bears in the very early game can be very formidable opponents, but once you reach a certain level, they're really not that big of a deal. I mean, as you can see there, I'm level 16 now, which is still pretty low level, but I've invested in enough perks to this point and strengthened my character enough to where, oh, and I've also got good equipment on, strengthened myself to the point where bears are really not a big deal for me anymore at this point. And we're about to discover another standing stone. What's this? Quicksilver ore. Now that is something that you don't see every day. Quicksilver ore, of course, you can use to make Falmer equipment. And we've got another viewer that's popped into the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful night. And feel free to let me know how things are going and let me know what you think of my new setup here. Let's see. Quicksilver ore, just mining it. Oh, damn. I knew this would happen at some point. Carrying too much to be able to run. Quicksilver ore is not that important of a material. So we could really get rid of it. What else do we have here? What do we have that can be gotten rid of? Quicksilver ore, I think we'll just drop all of that, simply because we just don't need it. Pickled boy, nice to see you as the first chat of the night. What level am I? Right now, this character is at level 16. He's a fairly new character that I just started up not too long ago. Am I still carrying too much to run? No? I thought I was moving kind of slow for a second. Pickled Boy, that's a name that I don't recognize. I don't think you've been into my streams before. But I always like to inquire when I see a new name, how did you find my stream? And I take it, what's this? The Tower Stone. Those under the sign of the tower have the option to automatically open expert or lower locks. That's interesting, but I don't think that I'll go with it. Oh boy. I take it that you are a Skyrim player as well, Pickled Boy? It's a pretty popular game. I mean, the thing is it's closing in on 8 years old now, and it's still pretty relevant, and a lot of people still play it. As far as I know, anyway. Let's see here. We'll just go down the mountain at this point. Got to continue on to the quest objective. I don't think I'm too far away from it at this point. And there's just something about using the mighty weapon of Wuthrad to complete this quest that it's just something a little bit special about it. Does somebody live up here, or was somebody camping up here? I highly doubt you would live up here, but You never know with Skyrim. There's some crazy folk out here. The Nords are a hardy bunch. Which, by the way, that's what this character is. I can remove the helmet pretty quickly to let you get an idea of what he looks like. That's the guy right there. Good old Ergon. Good old Ergon. Ergon Darkmane, that's his name. I had Skyrim as a game that I follow on Twitch. Found the stream through exploring. Oh, nice. Good to hear, good to hear. And as I look over at that, a couple more viewers have popped into the stream. Welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful night. As we are slowly but surely making our way to the quest objective. So, as far as Skyrim goes, Pickled Boy, what are some of your preferences as far as Skyrim goes? Like playstyle or what race you play as, things like that. What platform do you play on? Are you a PC guy, PlayStation, Xbox, possibly Switch? Which, by the way, somebody told me yesterday that I don't know 100% if this is true or not, but apparently if you have Skyrim on the Nintendo Switch, the Switch does not you can't get mods on the Switch like you can on PS4 and on Xbox One. Which that sucks if that's true. My friend is a Switch player, so I'm sure they would know. Alright, so we're finally here. This is what is this place called again? I forget. Oh, Ysgramor's tomb. How fitting. As we wield the weapon of Ysgramor. Let's get in here and take care of some business. After we loot the burial urn, of course. Alright, Ysgramor's tomb. Here we go. Let's see how this quest pans out for us. You know, I like the size of that font in the chat box, but now that I look at it, it seems like it's a little bit on the large side. Text might be a little bit too thick.
This is the resting place of Ysgramor and its most trusted generals. You should
Yeah, that's
be
right. A
cautious.
lot of ghosts are probably going to try to kill us, aren't they? Are you not going?
Kodlak was right. I let vengeance rule my heart.
Oh, yeah, that is true, isn't
I
it?
regret nothing of what we did at Driftshade, but I can't go any further with my mind fogged.
Why do we need to be cautious?
The original it's not that
Yeah,
you're in
they
truth.
expected us.
They just want to be sure that you're worthy.
How do we get inside?
Return Wuthra to Ysgramor. It should open the way.
Ah, so we don't get to keep Ysgramor. It's a good thing that I kept my usual weapon. It's a really good thing that I kept my usual weapon, because with a weapon as cool as Wuthrad, some might be tempted to just sell their other weapon off or use it for something else. Okay, what we got going on here? What's that? A jug? Okay, let's see here. Alright, we'll activate. And let's go ahead and equip our, not apparel, we'll equip our wonderful steel greatsword. And we'll also
What are you doing that for?
take that coin purse. I don't know what you're talking about, Ayala. I didn't do anything. I've only played Skyrim a few times myself, and it was on the PlayStation. I enjoy watching, though. Awesome. Awesome. I appreciate that you chose my stream to watch.
Good enough.
Good enough? Motherfucker, I handled both of them. Acting like you did something.
All the living shall fear.
Okay, good. I thought the ghost was really strong for a second. Because my weapon didn't initially connect. How far did you get when you played it on PlayStation? And did you play it on the original PS3 when it came out? Or, do you have the special edition? Or what's the deal as far as that's concerned, Pickle Boy? because the original PS3 was the first one that I had. I still have the copy, in fact. And what was I gonna say? That was the one I played as a Nord character who was a two-handed weapon specialist, and that was the guy that I beat the original main quest line with, where you have to fight Alduin. Now, back in those days, there was no hope of consoles ever really, no hope of you having the ability to get mods, which you can use with the special edition on Xbox One and PS4. Love that those are things. Somehow I'm able to decapitate a ghost, and there's blood too.
Hey.
Not sure exactly how that works, but I'll take it. What's over here? Ruin book. More ruin book. Potion of healing I will take. Ooh, search the Draugr. Can never have too much gold. Never pilfer too much. I didn't get far, only leveled up to maybe 12. I played the original PS3 version. Oh, awesome. Hey, I mean, it can be a game, like, after a certain point, you really do have to invest a lot of time into it if you want to, you know, get pretty far. I had put so much time into that character that I beat the main quest line with. I got him up to level... I actually got him up to the maximum amount of levels at that time, which was 81. When you reach that point, it's, you know, you're pretty much a god at that point, at least on the original vanilla version. When they added the 3 DLCs with Hearthfire, Dawnguard, and Dragonborn, it added so much more to the game. And they added in, you know, they increased the level cap, and it had a lot more good content. If you end up, do you play on PS4, Pickled Boy? What was I doing? I was gonna drop something, wasn't I? Yeah, I have to. Don't know how I got a Nord arrow, but I guess I did. Nothing to drop there. I won't drop any of that. Any duplicate books that I can drop? Nope. No keys. So it looks like I'm just gonna have to drop some miscellaneous stuff. I'll drop that. What else can we drop? Those are fairly heavy, but they're quest items, so I can't drop them. I don't want to drop the Dwarven Metal Ingot, but I can drop that cowhide. I don't really need that. That's enough for now. Let's just go on ahead. But yeah, when you buy the Skyrim Special Edition on either PS4 or Xbox One, not only can you get mods on those consoles, you can also, they also come automatically with both the Hearthfire, with all of the DLCs, Hearthfire, Dawnguard, and Dragonborn. Which is awesome. It's great value, really. That's it's so fun being a tanky character because you just absorb so much of the damage, and you can do pretty much what you want. Go in there and do stuff. Nah, I've only played on PS3. PS4 looks dope though, especially the mods you can get. Oh yeah, they definitely are. The thing about mods is that once you install some mods, that disables trophies, which is why I don't have any mods installed right now. I'm replaying a lot of the stuff for the first time on PS4, so I want to be able to get those trophies. But once I've gotten a lot of that worked out, you can bet I'm going to be utilizing some mods. I mean, I've tried them out before, and they're awesome. Obviously, they're not, you know, they don't have the same capability with mods on either the consoles as you do on PC. But it's not like you're super limited. I mean, there's a ton of mods that are available for both the consoles.
Easily blocked.
Come on, I don't want to kill Farkas.
can't go any further, Shield Brother.
Can't go any further. Why is that?
Ever since Dustman's cairn, the big crawly ones have been too much for me.
What are you talking about?
Everyone has his weakness, and this
Are you
one is
talking about the
mine.
Draugr? Or are you
I'm
talking
not
about
proud,
spiders?
But I will stay back with Vilkas. Give my regards to you. I can't go any
Yeah,
further,
yeah, I know.
Shield Brother.
We just had this conversation.
Ever since Dustman's
Oh.
cairn, the big crawly ones have been too much for me.
Oh boy.
Everyone has his weakness, and this one is mine. I'm not proud, but
Yeah, I
will
would
stay
highly
back with
recommend
Vilkas.
that if,
Give my regards to Ysgramor.
If you're on PS4, at some point, you know, if you're a Skyrim fan, I would highly recommend getting the special edition on PS4.
Someone there?
Oh, he must be talking about the spiders. Yeah, spiders are pretty creepy, especially ones that are this size that can poison you and probably eat you. Damn frostbite spiders. Yeah, PC obviously has a wider range of mod options, but it's cool that console playing offers mods. Oh yeah, most definitely. When I saw that they were going to allow mods on the consoles and that capability was there, I knew that I had to get the special edition on PS4. And not oh my god, just right in front of my face it dropped down. Yeah, as a werewolf, you have immunity to all diseases, but that does not mean that you can't be poisoned. Honestly, I'll take being poisoned over being diseased, though, because the poison's temporary. Is there anything else in here that we can... Oh, there's a chest. Awesome. So, let's see if we can get this unlocked. Nice. Oh, damn. A little bit further up. Nice. So, are you a big Skyrim fan, Pickled Boy? It's an awesome username, by the way. Oh god.
Shall fear the dead.
Oh, why are there two guys coming after me? Oh god. I need to take a potion before I die. It can be easy to get carried away and lose track of your health. Nice, chopped her down. Why did he run away? I thought you were supposed to be one of the companions. Okay, looks like we took care of all of them. Any spicy loot up in here? Probably, but not too much. I'll take all the potions of healing that I can get, though. Yeah, Skyrim's definitely a cool game. I like the freedom you have, but still have quests to do. Oh yeah. It's one of the ultimate open-world RPG type experiences. What type of character do you usually play in Skyrim, or did you gravitate towards most in Skyrim? Like the warrior type, the thief assassin type, the mage? Like, what was your favorite playstyle? I'm kind of like, honestly, my favorite playstyle is probably the rogue type characters, is like the assassin thief type.
I will return.
Who the hell is hitting me? Must be shooting me with arrows. Okay.
Eternal slumber awaits.
Come on. Kill him. These companion ghosts are really not that strong, but that's probably because my character's not that strong. I believe the enemies scale to you, if I'm not mistaken. What's over here? Draugr, I will search. The gold adds up after a while, and You know, before you know it, you have multiple thousands. All right, press on. I don't know what you're talking about, Ayala. I really don't. Just because I bumped into you once. Okay. So, what's this? I have a feeling that when I pull this handle, something's gonna happen. I mean, obviously, but... Okay. So does that open up this? Yes, it does. Mostly made, oh, excuse me for a second. Oh, Lord. Ha! Got him. Oh, okay. You think that, you think you can out-two-handed weapon me? Be my guest. If I'm not mistaken, okay, so this character's a Nord right now. Yeah, he's a Nord, and Nords actually, they are, to start out the game anyway, the most proficient with two-handed weapons. So they're kind of tailor-made to be like that tanky warrior type. I mean, they're based off of like Vikings, I'm pretty sure. Like Nordic culture. Damn, right for the knee. See, Pickled Boy, I mostly made characters thieves and stealthy ones. I think it's cool to be sneaky and stuff. Yeah, that's probably still my favorite way to play. Like, be able to sneak around and pick people off with arrows. It's a very efficient way to play, too. DC Sports Guy 42. Hey, stranger, where have you been hiding? Hey, how's it going? I know I hadn't been streaming in a while. Part of that is honestly due to laziness, if we're being honest. But part of that is due to me trying to improve the stream and make the move over to streaming on my laptop rather than straight from my console. And I'm happy that I took a little bit of time to try and figure out the best ways to do that. How have you been, DC Sports Guy 42? Keeping up with the World Series action at all? I noticed that your Orioles fired Showalter. How'd you feel about that? Let's see what we got going on here. I think that's Kodlak's spirit. Yeah, we got to talk to Kodlak.
Greetings, Shield brother.
Oh, Kodlak, is that you, bro?
Of course.
A couple more viewers have popped into the stream. I hope you're having a wonderful night, and feel free to let me know how things are going, and let me know what you think of my setup here, and if you have any suggestions as to what I could change up. DC Sports Guy 42, good. It's good to hear that you're doing well. There's nobody else here.
You see only me because your heart knows only me as the companion's leader.
Oh yeah?
I'd wager old Vignar could see half a dozen of my predecessors.
Oh really?
And I see them all. The ones in Sovngarde, the ones trapped with me in
So it looks like the game audio is coming through. I'm pretty sure anyway.
You've brought honor to the name of the companions.
That's what I'm assuming. Vilka said you can still be cured.
Did he now? I can only.
Yeah, what you have to do is you have to throw the witches' heads into that fire, and then a giant wolf spirit will show up, and you got to kill the wolf spirit. And then once you are able to kill the wolf spirit, then I believe the curse will be lifted. And they give you like a lot of yep, there's the giant wolf spirit. But where'd it go? Oh boy. Okay, it won't be too much of a challenge, I don't think. Yeah, it won't be too much of a problem. Nice.
No sign of him.
Pickled Boy, yeah. Game and mic audio sound good. Awesome. See, the game audio wasn't present in yesterday's stream, and I didn't realize that until after I listened to the broadcast, after it was done. But I'm glad to hear that things are sounding good. I'm still trying to figure out this whole streaming on laptop thing, and I appreciate the feedback. It really helps me out.
Thank you for this gift. The other Harbingers remain trapped by hearsay.
Oh yeah?
Perhaps from Sovngarde, the heroes of old can join.
So that's
you
why
in rescue.
if you clear out the
harrowing of the
Glenmoral
hunting
Witches,
It will
you
be a
get...
battle of
I
such
have 4 of their heads left now.
And
One of them
perhaps
can be
someday
used on me
you'll join us in
to
that
cure my
battle. But for
lycanthropy.
today, return to
One
your
of them...
rest
And then I guess the others can be
Triumph
used
victory.
on those other guys he mentioned.
and lead the companions to further glory.
And I guess now I'm the Harbinger. I guess. Is that right? Yep, Glory of
Did
the...
I
Oh
hear
god.
right? Did he say you
Yep,
were
there's
to
that
meet
trophy.
companions?
DC Sports Guy 42. I didn't know that he got fired. I was watching more of my Cubs, but then they got beat by the Rockies in a 1-game playoff, so yeah, it sucked for both of my teams. Yeah, I saw that was a crazy tiebreaker for the NL Central. The NL Central and the NL West both had tiebreakers. Like, that's crazy. As far as I know right now, the Dodgers are up 2-0 on the Braves, but the Braves were leading them last time I checked the score. Hey, Pickled Boys, now follow me on Twitch. I appreciate the follow, Pickled Boy. Hope you like the little dancing SpongeBob thing that you got there. It's the first time I've actually been able to see it in the stream. He did indeed.
You've earned the right. Your strength and honor are apparent to all.
Yeah, she sounded a little bit
and
salty
it's
about
my
that.
honor to be first to address you as Harbinger. Let's go tell the others.
So now that I'm the Harbinger of the Companions, I'm not sure exactly what that means as far as what you can do. I know that you can pretty much marry any of the Companions now, which would be cool.
You're someone who can get things
let's
done.
see.
I like that.
Oh, really? You like that, huh? Okay, what's what we got over here? Ruin books. I don't need that. I'm looking for the secret, or not the secret chest, but like the chest. I know there's a chest somewhere. There's always a chest somewhere. Oh well.
Do you have guidance for me, Harbinger?
Guidance. Bitch, I just became the Harbinger like 2 seconds ago. Ooh, the Shield of Ysgramor. Nice. Well, I just picked up gold. How is that? Oh, I guess it was a lot of gold. The Shield of Ysgramor. I almost want to take that just as like a trophy. But I don't use shields for this character, so there's really no point in taking it. I would like to keep Wuthrad, though. Wuthrad I can definitely put to use. Damn, 338? What did I pick up? I had to have picked up something particularly heavy. What is it? No, what could it possibly be? Did I pick up a weapon I didn't want to? I know I don't want those. But what did I pick up that was so heavy? Another viewer has popped into the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful night. Let's see, got a question here. Is Skyrim your favorite game or one of your top games? It's definitely one of my top games. I really enjoy playing it. I've had a hankering to play it a lot more lately. Not sure exactly why that is, but it's just kind of been calling my name, you know what I mean? Damn, I'm gonna have to drop some invaluable stuff. It's definitely up there as one of my top games. I don't know if I have a favorite game in particular, but it's definitely up there. It would be top 5 for sure. I enjoy all types of different games. As far as I like open world RPGs, I like sports games, really just games in general. I'm just a fan of. Any books that I can drop? Man, I'd love to be able to just leave these here and not worry about them getting taken, but I know that if I leave them here, eventually they won't be there. Hoping my skins can find a way to beat the Saints tomorrow night so they can stay in first, since both the Giants and Eagles lost. Yeah, that does puts the Redskins in pretty good position. I know the Giants played the Panthers pretty close, but they weren't able to beat them. And then the Eagles, I believe, lost to the Rams. So yeah, you guys are in pretty good shape. Looks like Alex Smith at quarterback has been a good signing, and Adrian Peterson at running back's been a good signing too after Geis tore his ACL. What in the world? What was I trying to do? I'm trying to figure out what I want to drop, but I have so much stuff that I want to keep. It looks like I'm just gonna have to drop some of these books. Just one more. Maybe two more. Yeah. There we go. Oh wait. Ayella was my follower. She's not my follower now, but I could have let her hold on to some of that stuff. Whatever. It's not that big of a deal. What other games have you streamed, or do you plan on streaming? I've streamed a few other games before. I've streamed like sports games like MLB The Show 17. I've streamed some NBA Live. I have streamed Minecraft in the past, though I don't plan to stream Minecraft anytime soon. I have... Let's see, what else have I streamed? I've streamed Brawlhalla, which is a cool free game. I plan on streaming some Spyro when I get my hands on that game, Spyro Remastered. Also planning on streaming some Okami and Shadow of the Colossus when I get my hands on those remastered games as well. Skyrim just happens to be what I'm in the mood for at the moment, and I figured why not stream it when I've got such a hankering to play it. I mean, last night after I stopped playing with this character, I said that I had said that we're going to continue with the adventures of this character tomorrow, and I thought to myself, man, I really want to continue playing with this character, but I said that I would do it tomorrow.
That means something.
And so I just loaded up another character and started playing with them. I got Wuthrad, that's right.
Vilcus said you're the new...
Yeah, you know I'm going to keep Wuthrad. I mean, I know that it probably belongs here. You know what?
I don't know what that means.
I think I will leave Wuthrad here.
So that's good.
Yeah, I think I will leave Wuthrad here. Because like I said, I'm more of a greatsword guy anyway. So like... it really belongs in the hands of Ysgramor. If I can give it back to him. Do I need to be holding it?
That I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my brother has his smarts.
Well, since I took it, I guess it's mine now. And I will need to... I'm gonna have to drop... Even if I drop my Skyforged Steel Greatsword, that's not gonna be enough. Skyrim does have a way of sucking you in sometimes. Yeah, you're definitely right about that. It won't be the only game that I stream. It's just the game that I'm streaming at the moment is all. Let's see. Let's drop the Greatsword. And we still need to drop a hell of a lot. Klimmik's supplies don't have any weight. The witches' heads, they are eh. If I drop them here and leave them, they should be fine, right? Like if I drop them in like a chest or something.
Some people don't think I'm smart. Those
maybe if I leave like a couple of them over here in the corner, because I just need to hold on to one, just in case I ever want to cure my lycanthropy.
I like.
Yeah, we'll just leave them there, and then I can fast travel back to my house. I can leave my stuff in a secure place. Yeah, but like I said, definitely been having the Skyrim bug a lot lately. Now, the next time I stream is probably going to be... I mean, it's going to be sometime during the week. Most likely going to be on Friday. That one will be an earlier stream than usual. I usually like to stream in the evenings, but that one's going to have to be an earlier stream just because I have work that night. And then, of course, on Saturday, I'll be back at it. Primarily, I like to stream Friday through Monday. I won't be streaming tomorrow because I've actually got plans for let's see, going to actually see the new Venom movie with a friend of mine. which I'm pretty excited about. Ah, fuck, I shouldn't have picked that up. Let's drop the pelt. Yep. And let's fast travel back before we are tempted to pick anything else up. Oh boy. Let's go back to our house in Whiterun. Have you ever played Fallout? Yes, I have. I've played Fallout. Now, I've only played Fallout 4. I'm not as into the Fallout series as I am the Elder Scrolls series, but I have indeed played Fallout 4. I have that game, and I've streamed that game a couple of times. I could always bring that back at some point. But I'm somewhat familiar with Fallout. Not nearly as familiar as I am with, like, Skyrim, but I do enjoy Fallout. Let's see here. Now, where do I want to store my stuff? It doesn't really matter since it's in my home and my home's secure. I don't have to worry about anything getting taken. I'll just put it in this chest here. Are you a big Fallout fan yourself? Let's store Valder's Lucky Dag. Actually, let's put that one on display somewhere, if I have a display for it. There's Lydia, my wonderful housecarl. I don't think I have another display, do I? Yeah, I don't think there is another weapon display. Definitely not. So we'll just put it in a chest.
Honor to you, my Thane.
Here we go. Yeah, just put it in the chest. Should be fine. I think Bethesda makes some really good games, and yeah, I play Fallout more often than Skyrim. To each their own. And I agree, Bethesda makes some pretty legit games. Gotta also remember Doom that came out, you know, somewhat recently. Let's see here. DC Sports Guy 42, I just got a notification on my phone that apparently Dallas made a big red zone stop. So apparently we've got a good game going on there. Let's see. So yeah, you play Fallout more often than Skyrim. What is it about Fallout that draws you more to it than, say, Skyrim, for example? Because I know that there's a lot of... I know some people prefer Fallout to Skyrim just for, like, various reasons. I know one of the most simple reasons that people tell me, some of my friends anyway, is that it's basically like Skyrim if Skyrim had guns and was a bit more modern. And I could see that. But there are a few elements to the game that make it, pretty different from Skyrim. Obviously, they have similar appeals as far as how they play, but like we also see that what am I trying to get out here? We see some key differences that separate the two, is what I'm trying to say. Which Fallout games did you play, and which ones were, or which one was your favorite that you played? Because like I said, Fallout 4 is the only one that I really have experience with. Get rid of all this jewelry, which I will sell at some point. I promise. I think that I just like the setting and storyline a bit more. They're both epic. Fallout just pulls me in more. That's understandable. I mean, the post-apocalyptic world is pretty legit. I've always been more into, like, the fantasy stuff myself. Let's see. Well, damn, his name is Aragorn. So I was saying the right name. I was confused at first. Let's see here. So now that we've gotten that done, what is our quest now? What is our quest exactly?
Damn those Greymanes to oblivion. They want to back the storm cloaks. It's coming.
Yeah, it's nice to know
reforming
that
the
you're
Dawn
so
Guard.
friendly with them. What quest do I have selected right now? Bring the unusual gem to an appraiser. Kill the bandit leader at that place. Talk to companions leaders for work. I guess I am the companions leader now. I've only played Fallout 4 as well. It's pretty cool for the only one I've played. Awesome. How far along did you get in Fallout 4 with your character? So let's see. We're going back.
Has been laid to rest. I know.
Yep, and he actually will get to rest in Sovereign Guard now since we helped him out. And I am the Harbinger of the Companions now, which means... not sure exactly what that means, honestly, as far as the specifics go. I guess we're going to find out here if we can, like, give people orders and whatnot.
I've been tending to the warriors.
Yeah,
at
she's not in the
Gilgaskar
loop.
for as long as I...
Let's see here.
Friends like you are hard to
Oh
find.
god, what was that?
And very
I
valuable
see
to me.
everything.
Oh, two people were talking
hear
at the same
everything,
time.
And know.
Oh, hey there. I killed a bear yesterday. Did you kill anything?
You know who this girl Rhea
Farewell.
reminds me of? She's
Oh,
like the
I'm a good
Amy
keeper of
Lee
secrets.
of
Have to
of
be
Skyrim,
in this hall.
the lead singer of Evanescence for the uninitiated. If Amy Lee was in Skyrim, she would be Rhea, totally. Any disputes can be directed at me either in the chat or on my DMs and Twitter
What
at
guidance could you
CG24K.
offer me?
Yeah, she's never liked me. I don't know why.
Speak.
I guess now
if
you
you'll
can.
excuse me.
All of the companions can be listed as followers now. So that's cool. The farthest I've gone with one character is around level 24, I think. I'm still working on one main character. Oh, that's awesome. It's definitely further along than I've gotten in Fallout 4. I don't know off the top of my head how far along my characters have gotten. I honestly want to say like level 10 maybe. I really haven't played it all that much. So since I'm the Harbinger of the Companions, this is my living quarters now, or can be my living quarters, which is lovely. I can take all this stuff without it being considered stealing, although I'm not sure exactly why that stuff out there was considered stealing. I guess it just belongs to other people. So now that I'm pretty sure we've finished up the Companions quest line. Let's see. Now, I think that we can go back to Ysgramor's tomb, and we can help out a couple more of our friends in the Companions who don't want to be werewolves, like Vilcus, for example. I don't think that he wants to be a werewolf anymore, or he never really did. I mean, he considers it a curse, kind of like Kodlak. And technically speaking, I mean, lycanthropy in this game at least is a curse. I mean, it's not a disease. It is a curse. Which is why, if you drink a cure disease potion, your lycanthropy will not be cured.
Yes?
Let's see. Do I even have a weapon equipped? I do. Wuthred is equipped. Nice. What's in this chest? More gold, a mammoth tusk, which I don't need. It looks like all the companions are still back there at Ysgramor's tomb. At least all the circle, anyway. What's left of them with Aella and Vilcus and Farkas and myself. Let's go back there and see if we can help somebody else out with their stuff. So, Had myself a couple of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches earlier today. It's actually been a while since I've had a PB&J, and let me just say, one of the more underappreciated foods in the world, I feel. I had some ramen noodles before last night's stream, and they were pretty legit as well. What are some of your guys' favorite foods? I'm assuming Pickled Boy is a big fan of pickles. I might be wrong, but that's just an assumption I'm making. Ysgramor, can I give him back his weapon? Apparently I can't. Good to see the witches' heads are still there. They might disappear after a while, but for now they are still there. Now, are the companions still here? I'm not... Oh wait, open Skyrim? Wait, what? Where is this? What? Okay, this is a new little area that I was not aware of. Let's see where these steps take us. There's the great city of Winterhold. Not Winterhold, well, yeah, that is Winterhold. Yeah, that is Winterhold. Because that's the college. Yeah, I love pickles, only dill pickles, though. Hey, dill pickles are legit. Oh, there's a word wall up here, nice. Figures there would be a word wall up here. Animal from Animal Allegiance. Nice. Which I believe that I actually have two dragon souls to use, so I can unlock that. A shout for help from the beasts of the wild who come to fight in your defense. Nice. So I'm still early on. Oh, and chicken. What are your favorite... Oh, wait. PB&J sandwiches are good, though, as well as ramen and chicken. What are your favorite foods? Well, honestly, all those foods that you listed are pretty legit, in my opinion. I'm also a big fan of, I love a good steak, love a good burger. I'm a fan of food in general, so... rice, I love rice of all different kinds, like Mexican-style rice, comet rice. It's pretty amazing. Rice is like one of those awesome foods. I'm not a big fan of spicy foods. I've just never been a big spicy fan. What else we got? I like grits. Grits is pretty nice. It's more of a southern thing, which that's actually where I am. I'm in the southeastern United States. North Carolina, to be specific. If you're ever in the South and you've never tried grits before, highly recommend it. They're pretty legit. What's this over here? This is a Talos shrine. Oh, it's a skeever. And no match for me. What's this? Well, that guy has a name. Wasn't sure how to pronounce it, but... Eat the large antlers. Eat the river Betty. Ilate's ring? Ilate's ring? What exactly was he trying to do? Looks like he was experimenting on some skeevers. Breathing water. Nice. Apothecary's satchel. I'll take the river Betty. How about up here? Hey, this is just a shrine to Talos. And I know that if you pray to Talos, then I think he helps you out with your shouts, which makes sense. I'll tell you what I am feeling like doing now. I've had grits. The country ham grits are good. Yes. Yes. I'm glad that you name-dropped the country ham ones specifically, because those are my absolute favorite. Country ham grits are the absolute bomb. Out of this world. Tremendous. What are you looking at? You don't want to fight me, because not only could I kick your ass, I could also just kind of jog away from you and you would not be able to do anything to me. You know what I will do? I think it's time that we hunt for some horkers. And the way that we do that is by doing this. Wait, what's that? Oh, that's a fox. Transforming into a werewolf is a good way to traverse the world pretty quickly. So that's what we're gonna do. When I first found out that you could actually be a werewolf in Skyrim, I was so hyped about it. I'm into like supernatural stuff, and werewolves are like my favorite monster. Just always loved them for whatever reason. I'm not 100% sure why. I don't want to hurt ourselves by doing something stupid. Damn, the werewolf is a fast swimmer. Oh, and the cool thing about being a werewolf is that wolves won't attack you because they're your friends, like your brethren. And with the Dawn Guard DLC being installed, you actually have a perk tree for werewolves now, as well as for vampire lords. I haven't actually fed as the werewolf, so I haven't been able to do much of anything. That's right, Horker. Can I eat them? That's the real question. Looks like they're gonna hide from me. Apparently I can't eat them. Apparently I can only eat humans right now, humanoids. I think I have to unlock a perk that allows me to eat them. But none of them specifically say that you can't. I don't know what the deal is with that. Maybe I'll get lucky and find a human around. Or a humanoid. There's a cave bear. I think I killed that. There's another shrine to Talos. A lot of those in these parts. We are in Stormcloak territory, so I guess that does make sense. Another viewer has popped into the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful night. Just good old Skyrim, aka Werewolf Simulator. Probably the best werewolf simulator out there, if we're being honest. It's a cave bear! The other cool thing about a werewolf is that, they can send most things, even like giants, with a power attack, they can ragdoll them, which makes it easy to fight them. I'm about to transform back into a human. Good thing I killed that bear in time. Unfortunately, I was not able to eat him. I got another bear pelt though, so that's nice. Let's travel towards this thing up here. I'm not sure what it is exactly. Apparently we're getting pretty close to it though, so that's nice. What's this down here? Oh, we're at Sarthal. That's where we are. This is part of the College of Winterhold quest line. Which this character's probably not going to do, simply because he doesn't use magic. Did something just screech at me? Maybe I'm just hearing things. You could, like, by all means, you could definitely do the quest line for them. You know, you don't have to use magic, which is interesting. I mean, I guess that since we're the Dragonborn and we have the power of the Thuum, or otherwise known as shouting, I guess, yeah, that's an ancient form of magic, so technically I guess we're magic users, but I mean, not really. Like, that's the only thing that we do. At least this character, anyway. So, let's see what we've... I don't want to go inside Sarthal because I'm really not sure what that would do, honestly. Like, I'm not sure exactly what happens if you go in there without, you know, being part of the quest of the College of Winterhold. While we're here, though, I think I will go ahead and discover Winterhold. Ah, lovely, it's an ice race. I hate those things because sometimes they can be so hard to hit. Where it at? Where is it? There it is. We'll take both of those. And I'm pretty sure at some point along this little road you will encounter something. I'm not sure what it is. What's my favorite race in Skyrim? That's a tough question. I haven't really thought about that very much. All of them have their advantages. I've always liked the beast races, that being the Khajiit and the Argonians, the lizards and the cats. I've always liked them. Nords are pretty cool. I play as Nord. I play as the Nord a lot. Orcs are interesting. You know, there's a race that I don't really play as very much, and that's Redguard. For whatever reason, I just hardly ever seem to create a Redguard character. What else? If I had to choose a favorite, it'd probably be either the Khajiit or the Argonians. Just because I think the beast races are really cool. And out of those two, I'd probably pick the Khajiit. I mean, you get to be a cat person. I mean, what's not fun about that? Plus Khajiit are probably the best race for, like, stealthy characters, because naturally, I mean, they're cats, you know, naturally they are the best race as far as stealth goes.
To the inn for a drink, of course. Where else could I even go in this god's forsaken?
Apparently these two are in a squabble.
You think that'll solve all your problems?
Probably not, but it's worth a try.
Gotta love that. Gotta love walking into the city and first thing you see is a squabble.
Not enough of Winterhold fell off.
I don't think I need to give him a drink. But I will go into this inn, though. The Frozen Hearth. I love that name. Love that name, the Frozen Hearth.
Could you describe the smell?
Well, damn.
Some horrible monster was turned inside out and then exploded. What did you do?
Yeah, Khajiits are pretty cool. Definitely.
I've already corrected it.
I had been streaming a lot with a Khajiit character named Janir Savandi. And, maybe at some point during this stream I'll pull him up so that we can see what he's all about. That character actually has built his own house in Falkreath. Or the Falkreath Hold, I should say.
If you have business with the college, you're welcome to stay here. It's where most of our business comes from, in fact.
Oh, really? Well, what about work?
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by.
So we got to kill the dragon at Mount Anthor. How fitting. Heard any rumors lately?
People say there's someone in Riften.
Yeah, I know about that one.
Change your face. Make you look completely different. Do you believe that?
Nah, we won't do any of that right now. I'm glad that he gave me that bounty, though. The mighty warrior wielding the weapon known as Wuthrad. So let's see exactly, what do we want to do now? Let's look at our quests. Lost Library, Way of the Voice, the Mud Crab, release Thorald, speak with the leader of the Dawn Guard, or Meridia's Beacon. You know what? I think now might be a good time for us to go join the Imperial Legion. How about that? Let's do that. Is there a carriage here? I want to say there's a carriage here, but I honestly don't know if there is. I don't know if Winterhold has a carriage. They should. Maybe they do and I'm just forgetting, but I don't think they do, honestly. It's no big deal if they don't. I can always fast travel somewhere that does have a carriage, but I mean, I could see why you wouldn't want to stand up here if you were a carriager? If you were a carriage person. What's this? Oh, is that the Shrine of Azura? It might be a good thing to discover that while I'm here. Oh, it's a cave bear. Lovely. Wait, oh wait. Oh no, I didn't want to. Okay, I can't use that now, so let's fire breath. Got him. Oh wait, what? Who are you? Is that Farkas? Farkas, is that you? It is Farkas.
What's the hurry?
What are you doing here? Farkas! What are you doing? What? I mean, yeah, he was nearby, but... What the hell? Oh, we got some Imperials with a,
Imperial business.
with a prisoner. I don't know why they're in this area. This is certainly not an Imperial-friendly area. At least I don't think it is. Ooh, that should be enough to level up. It is. And now I cannot waste any potions. And I can level up like this. What do we want to use? We'll go with health. And let's go with... We could get deep wounds or we could get limb splitter. Or... How about we look at heavy armor? Can we get anything new there? Not quite. What else we got? Can't get anything in smithing. We could go into block, but honestly, I don't know if block is really what we need right now. Let's just keep going into two-handed weapons. Now, do we want limb splitter? Let's go with limb splitter. Why not? We're using a battle axe and probably will be for a while, so no point in not using it. What the hell? What was that? That sounded almost like a plane, and we know there are no planes or jets or anything like that in the land of Skyrim. That can only mean magic. We are fairly close to the Shrine of Azura. Azura. However you want to say it. Iron ore, lovely. There's a cave down here. I don't think this is the exact right way to go to get to the Shrine of Azura. So, I think what we'll do, we'll go somewhere that has a carriage, and we'll see... We're so close to the Shrine of Azura, though. We could always come back for it later. There's also the Statue of Meridia over there. So I think we'll go back to the Whiterun stables. And so that way we can, how do you say, take a carriage to Solitude. And then we can join up with the Imperial Legion, which after we join the Imperial Legion, we can go to where Thorald Greymane is being held, and we can actually free him without having to fight.
I can take you to... Where do you want to go?
Which I don't have a problem fighting, it's just, you know, it's easier.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city. Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you already...
Yeah, I did know that. Glass shield looking all majestic. Oh, man. Alright, so here we go to the Land of Solitude. That's the first time... This is the first time that this character has actually been here. It's one of the first times, actually, that I've been to Solitude on the Special Edition. Because, honestly, what I've done a lot on the Special Edition of Skyrim is kind of piddle around and not really get stuff done.
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika.
And of course, as Skyrim folk will know, as soon as we step in to the, we're gonna get to see a lovely execution. We don't have to stay and watch it, which I kind of don't want to stay. Yep, everybody gathered up for the execution of Rogvir.
Positions.
As far as you need to go home. Go
You know
home and
what?
stay
Might
there
be kind of
until you want to
fun to see somebody's head get chopped off. Hopefully nobody takes that quote out of context.
You betrayed us. Best she know now, Advar.
Why the hell are high elves so damn tall?
Rogvir, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak
I mean, look at this.
escape
This is
the city
ridiculous.
after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder.
No murder?
He beat the High King in fair combat.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's ever entirely
Such is our
clear
way.
exactly how that
Such is
went
the
down.
ancient custom of Skyrim.
Of course, you know,
And
one
all
side
lords.
says that he beat him in fair combat, and the other side says that he kind of cheated by using the Thuum. I don't believe there were very many eyewitnesses, so it's kind of hard to know exactly what happened. But
I go to
apparently,
Sovngarde.
yeah, Rogvir's about to die. And there he goes. Yep. And just another day in Solitude. The capital of Skyrim. How lovely. But we're here to speak with Legate Ricka about joining up with the Imperial Legion. Let's see here. Yeah, let's go to Legate Ricka and join up.
What could it mean?
The return of the Dragonborn, who happens to be right in front of you.
By the gods, it's true, isn't it? A dragon has attacked Whiterun. How could mere men bring down such a beast?
I did. I helped.
The winking skeevers got warm beds and cold mead. You look like you could use both.
What makes you say
I'm
that?
telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack
I know that
on
my beast
Whiterun.
blood prevents me from restful
He'd be
sleep, but you
insane
don't
to
have to
try.
be an asshole
He
about
doesn't
it.
have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever you like.
Oh
General.
boy.
They're
I
going
think
to
it's
try
funny
to
how
take
you're
Whiterun.
told to speak to Legate
Jarl
Ricka,
Balgruuf.
who is that lady right there.
Balgruuf
But really you're
refuses the
supposed to
Legion's
speak
right
to General
garrison troops
Tullius,
in his city.
who is the
On
guy
the
kind
other
of in
hand,
charge
he
of it.
also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claim.
Honestly,
if he wants
Legate
to stand
Ricka is
outside the
probably the
protection of
one
the
better
Empire,
suited to be in charge of the whole thing,
pillage the
considering
city.
that she's actually a daughter of
General.
Skyrim, and she actually knows
people in
Ulfric
your damn
Stormcloak
yard.
very well.
Are my men now
Tullius
giving
is
free
kinda
rein to
just
anyone
like-
who wanders into the castle?
He's kind of just like a
Do you
figure
have
who's been
some
placed
reason
there
to be
to
here,
kind of
citizen?
oversee it by the Empire. I believe we've already met.
Have we? Oh, of course. You were at Helgen.
Yes, I was.
One of the prisoners, if I recall correctly.
That's right. I helped Hadvar escape. He said he'd vouch for me.
Hadvar's alive. I hope that's true. He's a damn good soldier.
Yeah, Hadvar's
But
pretty
he
cool.
hasn't reported in yet, so he can't exactly confirm your story. In the meantime, why don't you have a chat with Legate
Yeah,
Ricka?
so now I chat with Legate
I
Ricka.
suspect we might
Gotta
have
go to
use for
Tullius
someone
first, then go to
resourceful like
Legate
you.
Ricka.
Not many
Kind of feels like an
survive Helgen.
unnecessary extra
Besides,
step,
I'm
but
sure
whatever.
your being imprisoned was all a terrible
Another viewer
misunderstanding.
has popped in. I hope you're
Sir?
having a
You can't force
hope you're having a
Nord
wonderful night.
to accept help he hasn't
We
asked
are
for.
just about ready
If
to
Ulfric's
join up
making
with
a
the
move for
Imperial
Whiterun,
Legion,
then
or at
we
least
need to be
start
there
the
to
trial
stop
to
him.
become a Legionnaire.
Draft another letter
You
with
survived
the info
Helgen?
items, but this time
General
share some
Tullius
of
told
your
me what
intelligence
happened.
regarding
Not
Ulfric's
many made it
plans.
out alive.
That's true.
I've got a good feeling about you,
We'll let
and I
it
don't often
seem
get
like
good
it's
feelings
his
about
idea.
anything. A warrior knows to trust her gut. I'm not going to go
Legate
through
Ricka
the
is
normal
low-key
process
fine
with
as
you.
hell.
I've got a little test lined up.
One of the more beautiful
Past
women in
that,
all of
then we'll
Skyrim, if
talk
you ask
about
me.
you joining the Legion.
In vanilla Skyrim, anyway. Her, Ysolda, Rhea. There's some good-looking women in the land of Skyrim. What kind of test?
The kind that evaluates your usefulness during duress.
Okay.
I'm sending you to clear out Fort Herogstad. If you survive, you'll pass.
Fort Herogstad. I don't remember much about Fort
Then I'll
Herogstad.
have no further use for your corpse.
What's there?
The ancients built many of the fortresses that dot the landscape of Skyrim. Sadly, most have fallen into disrepair, and nearly all have been overrun with bandits or other vagabonds. Fort Herogstad is one of the few that remains mostly intact. We're going to install a garrison
This character
there,
will
but
probably
first,
get
you're
married
going
at
to
some
clean out the
point,
bandits
but
that have moved in.
still to be determined exactly. Still
Good,
to be
that's what I
determined
wanna
exactly
hear.
when
Now
or
go make
who
it
that's
happen,
going to be too.
Yes, sir.
You Nords and your bloody sense of honor.
Sir.
Okay, so we started the joining the Legion thing, and now to go clear out Fort Ragstad. It's funny how, like...
You are the harbinger of the companions.
Yeah, I'm the harbinger of the
honor to
companions.
stand
I'm
before
glad that you recognized that. Word apparently travels incredibly fast. Let's see here. Steal the iron ingot. Yeah, that'd be lovely.
Concentrate. Battlefield is full of distraction. Focus on your target.
So what do we want to do? Where is Fort Ragstad exactly? Oh, it's not far away. But it looks like we're going to have to walk toward it. Which is fine, because we'll get to discover a hell of a lot more stuff in this area, which is pretty much unexplored by me at this point.
New in town, right? You need a place to sleep. Head over to the Winking.
People keep telling me about how lovely this Winking Skeever is. It is a pretty cool place, honestly. It's a clever name, too. Solitude sits on a natural arch, giving its port much-needed shelter from the strong winds of the Ghost Sea. Nice little factoid there. And as you can see, there's already a ton of stuff to discover on the HUD. Let's see here. What was he saying? I didn't even catch what he said. It's really not that important, honestly. Go ahead and discover the stables here. And they are called, well, it's actually not stables technically. It's a little farm, Catless Farm to be exact. And off we go to Fort Ragstad. Now another thing that we could be working on, at least with this character, is trying to build a house of his own somewhere. I'm probably not... I know I've already gotten a letter from the Jarl of Falkreath that could eventually lead to me being able to build a house in that hold. But I think that... I believe that I'm going to try to go with the Morthal area first with this guy, so that I can get oh damn, what's the place called? The house in the middle of the plains in between Morthal and Whiterun. That's actually a pretty cool location in my opinion to build a house. And we're coming up on the Temple to Meridia, which we can do her quest at some point. Meridia is actually kind of a fun Daedra. I believe she's one of the Daedra that's actually not considered to be, you know, that evil, because she's all about the light and whatnot. She doesn't like evil entities in her wake and in her temples. You get a pretty cool sword called Dawnbreaker out of it, even if I am a two-handed weapon user. And Dawnbreaker is, of course, a one-handed sword. Yeah, let's go ahead and discover it so that we...
Look at my temple lying in ruins. So much for the constancy of mortals, their crafts and their hearts.
I forgot that she talks as soon as you get
If they love me
close.
not, how can my love reach them?
Yeah, I'll get back to you on that, Meridia. Sometime. I can hear a word wall. There's a word wall. And I have the soul to unlock it. That's right, Elemental Fury. Empowers you with the speed of the wind, allowing for faster weapon strikes. Nice. That could actually be pretty damn useful as a two-handed weapon wielder. Because even though I use the... well, right now I'm using a battle axe, so it's kind of in between, but two-handed weapons, of course, swing slower than one-handed weapons. So having a skill like that is actually pretty damn useful. Wolf Skull Cave. There's another pretty big quest there as well. No matter where you go in Skyrim, you always find places of interest, and you always find potential quest lines. No matter what you do. It's the beauty of the game. And this is just... keep in mind, this is the vanilla game here. I mean, I've got all the DLCs installed, but, I mean, other than that, there's no mods, there's no... now, I do have a couple of things from the Creation Club, but they're not, like, huge things. Like, it's for the pet mud crab, and also for a couple of cool-looking robes for mages, which I sold off immediately. Fort Ragstad. Now what is here? Is it bandits? Looks like bandits. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely bandits. And how fitting that the first time I come up on them, they talk about skooma.
Lucky.
Got him. Who the hell is shooting me?
You can't hide from me.
Somebody behind me swinging at me? Probably.
I fought worse than you.
Yeah, they were. Let's go ahead and take care of them. Ooh, it's a highwayman. He's a little stronger. Damn it. I didn't want to fall.
I'll show you what a real orc can do.
Show you what a real orc can do? Is that right?
Do your work.
You sure you want me to do my worst? I don't think you do. I don't know why they think they can go against the fully armored, dwarven, armor-wearing, Wuthrad-wielding badass, but apparently they think they can. Bandits have got some balls, I'll give them that. Come on. Got him. Oh, and she's an elf, too. I believe she was an elf, so this weapon actually does extra damage to her. Damn it, I keep hitting the dead body, and I think that I'm hitting him. So let's see. Let's see. Oh, he's a regular bandit. I'm about to slaughter him. Got him. The bloodied axe of Wuthrad. Ha! Juked the arrow. Got him. I believe that's all the enemies on the outside, yeah. Take the gold, and anything else up here? I don't believe so. Let's just loot all those bodies and then go to the inside of the fort and take care of business. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. I say shouldn't be. Watch the bandit leader inside is probably going to be the one that gives me the most trouble. We've got another viewer that has hopped into the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful night. Just got through slaying some bandits with the mighty Wuthrad in my hands. Feel free to tell me what you think of my layout here, and tell me how your day's gone. Let's see here. 9 salt pile. Ooh, nice orcish weapons. Ooh, there's a chest. Just out here in the open. That's nice. Ooh, a gold sapphire ring. And a glass war axe. So I'm getting to the level now where apparently I can start spawning in things like glass weapons. Vailder, that's a new name for tonight. Doing pretty good. Glad to hear that. When is the Fortnite stream coming? I've streamed Fortnite a couple of times in the past. I actually haven't played Fortnite in a little bit. I've been drawn to Skyrim a lot lately. But I could definitely stream some Fortnite maybe on Friday. Seeing as how Friday is going to be the next time that I'm streaming. That Fortnite might actually be a hell of a lot of fun to stream on Friday. I like the ring of that, Fortnite Friday. I will warn you, I'm not that great at Fortnite. I try my best, but not as good at that game as I am at Skyrim. But I can assure you Fortnite is not gone. It will be back this Friday. I think I'm going to go ahead and lock that in. This Friday, Fortnite stream. I'll figure out exactly what time it's going to be later on in the week. So just follow me on Twitch, and you can follow me on any of my social medias, Instagram, Twitter, at CG24K. Stay up to date with when my streams go live. So yeah. Basically a long way of saying Fortnite this Friday. And hey, if any of you guys play Fortnite and you would like to play with me, either in duos or with squads, feel free to add me as a friend on PlayStation, cgold24k. I should probably have that on my interface too. Maybe that's the next thing that I need to focus on getting, is having my social media stuff up on the screen as I just randomly run around. I need to go inside the fort is what I need to do. So Vailder, or Valder, I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce it. You are an unfamiliar name to me in stream. Since you're a new name, I'd like to ask, how did you find my stream? Whew. Better drink up a couple of potions so I don't die. Yeah, the bandits in here are a little bit stronger than the ones outside.
Oh, not so fast. Can't wait to count out.
Got him.
Is someone there?
And there, just heard another one. Yeah, I know you're in here somewhere, you bastard. You're gonna find me eventually, aren't you? Is he in here? Where is he? He's gotta be up there. Yeah, he's up there.
Time to end this.
Oh, he's the chief. Oh, shit.
I love a challenge.
Ooh, yeah, he's a little bit stronger. I was pretty famous in our high school. Oh yeah? Pretty famous in our high school, eh? When you say our high school, do you mean like both of our high school? Like we went to school together, or do you just mean your high school? Because I don't recognize your name. Granted, I haven't streamed for a bit, so maybe you've been on here before, but Forgive me if I don't recognize immediately. Is that all the... No, it can't be all the bandits here. I would have gotten notification that I cleared it out. Yeah, we went to school together? Oh. Okay. I'm sorry, I don't recognize the name. But yeah, you were pretty famous at our high school. I'm not gonna throw out names or anything, but I'm trying to rack my brain as to who that might be. Pheasant breast, raw rabbit leg, nice carrots. So you are a Fortnite player as well? Jonathan Barnes, if you remember me. Oh! Hey, Jonathan, how have you been, man? I do remember you. I don't believe we hung out all that much in high school, but I do remember you. How have you been lately, man? I take it you're a legend on Fortnite? Can just about guarantee that you're probably better at it than I am. So how do I know if the place is... I think I have to go to like the prison or something on there. I'm hot garbage at it? Hey, I guess that puts us in the same boat then. Every time that I go into solos, like I primarily play solos to try to, you know, get a little bit better. Every time that I go in, I try to play that like hyper-aggressive style of, you know, trying to go after the kills. And I always get my ass kicked every time that I try that. Guess I just need to get good. What else is up here? Anything of note? I don't think so. Don't believe so. Oh boy. Oh my. Noticing a bit of laggaroonie on the stream. That was lame. Let's go outside. I think we need to go into like the prison area now of the place. I just got a notification that Vailder now following me. I appreciate it. There it is. There's the little SpongeBob notification. I guess it's because I've got a delay set up on it. That must be why it took it a minute. Here we go. Yeah, there's more bandits in here. Oh boy. Nice. So, okay, yep.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Oh, this must be the last bandit.
No more.
Sort of anticlimactic, but oh no, she's not the last bandit. There's another one down there. Take the coin purse, naturally. You can never have too many riches in the land of Skyrim.
Kill him to get some. What was that?
Another bandit outlaw?
Time to end
no, I'm
this
pretty sure... No, he's not the last one. Every time I think that they're the last one, there's another one that pops up. Just bash him to death in the head with your helmet. Yeah, that works. Jeez. Now that they're all dead, I can loot in peace. Let's see here. Anything cool down here? Maybe. Let's see. So, Vailder, do you, you a console gamer? You play PlayStation, Xbox, PC? What's your deal as far as gaming goes? Oh, damn it. I just imprisoned myself with that door. Don't know why I have a compulsion to open up all the doors, but for whatever reason, it's always there. I play on PC? Oh, so you're a member of the Master Race then. All hail the great Vailder of the PC Master Race. I'm a PS4 gamer. I actually figured out a way, or I saw a video on a way that I could start streaming, or I've wanted to start streaming on my laptop, just because it gives me so many more options. But I'm able to. At the moment, I'm using the PS4 Remote Play feature to capture this gameplay. I don't have a capture card, so this is a free way to do it that so far has worked fairly well, as far as I can tell. And I actually, as far as I know, have some game audio on this one. My first attempt at this yesterday, I found out after the fact that I did not have any game audio that was recording, so it was literally just me talking. I'm glad that I was able to get that little issue resolved. So you play Fortnite. What other games do you like to play? If there are any. I know that on the quest to get good at Fortnite, it has to take precedence. I don't really play Fortnite at all anymore. Oh, okay. Oh, what? What types of games do you play now? If you still game a lot. What the hell is up on top of there? It's a little house. It's a building icon. I play League of Legends, Overwatch, and CS:GO. Nice. Nice selection there. I haven't gotten into League of Legends. It just seems so, like, complex to me. Would you say that you're pretty good at it? Overwatch I'm aware of. I haven't really played it before, but it's in a similar vein to, like, Paladins, I think. And CS:GO, I'm not familiar with that. What exactly is CS:GO? Okay, so we're back on the road here. We could probably find a way up to that building now, a little bit easier. I do want to discover it while I'm out here. Yeah, it takes a lot of time to get into it. Oh yeah, talking about League of Legends. I'm pretty decent at League, and CS:GO is Counter-Strike. Oh, okay, okay. It's nice to hear, nice to hear. So what the hell is this building up here? I'm legitimately curious because it's been such a long time since I've been to this area that I don't remember right off the top of my head what it is. And I'm also not 100% sure what path I need to take to get there. It's telling me that it's pretty close, but I don't seem to be able to find the right path. Unfortunately, I'm not so great at Counter-Strike. Hey, once again, I can basically... What the hell? Oh wait, I think I know what this building is. Yeah, that's what this building is. It's that little bandit hideout. Nope. I like how there's like two... Oh yeah, Ironback hideout. Wait a minute, maybe that's a different hideout. I don't remember Ironback hideout.
That's it.
104, nothing else of real value to me. How about golden lockpick? I will take. And where's the other guy at? There he is. Gold. Huh, I'm not sure I'm familiar with this hideout as much. I know I've been here before, like throughout my playthroughs of Skyrim, but I just don't remember this place really that well. Ooh, beggar. We'll take that book. It's a good book. If you ever, damn it, I didn't want to take the bowl. If you ever actually sit down and like legit read a lot of these books in Skyrim, a lot of them are actually really good reads, and you can learn a lot about the lore of the game through them. A few of them even make reference to events from past Elder Scrolls games like Morrowind and Oblivion. Got some pretty messed up stories in there too. Okay, so there's a cave down there. I think I'll just head back to Solitude, though. I don't feel like fooling around too much more out here, at least not at the time being. Red guards are 50% resistant to poison. Oh, I forgot that they were resistant to poison. I'm pretty sure Argonians are resistant to poison just because of, you know, the place that they live in Black Marsh. But
if you're heading to the Blue Palace,
I was not aware that red guards were resistant to poison. That's nice to know.
Missing out. True, I may look the part of dashing swordsman, but I prefer the art of wit to that.
Open up Castle Dower. See what we can get done. Yes, I'd like to open. Open? Okay, for some reason it's not letting me open it. Let's try this again. Okay, that's weird. Let's try it once again.
Got to thinking.
What the hell? Why is it not letting me in?
Don't know it yet.
You know what? Maybe I just need to... Oh, look, a Thieves Guild sign. I'm not sure off the top of my head what that means.
My cousin's out fighting dragons.
But I know there's a key that will, or a legend that will tell you exactly what's up.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Nice to see that guy having a good time.
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed, and my working days are done.
It's an interesting way to look at it, I guess. If it does not let me into damn Castle Dower this time, I swear,
Am I right?
I'm gonna be pissed.
See those warriors from Hammerfell?
What the
Got
hell?
curved swords. Godlike white mane is in a better
Is it just
place
because
now.
those guys keep on going into the building?
Place better than Sovngarde? How can I help a brother Nord?
Well, I guess we can't finish that quest just yet. Let's go up here and wait like 2 hours. Have a good stream. I've got to head out. Nice of you to stop by, Vailder. Thank you so much for the follow, and I'll get to that Fortnite this Friday. Let's see here. See if I can open it. What the actual fuck? Why will it not let me in the damn building?
Might consider joining up myself.
This must be a glitch. It's gotta be a glitch.
Off the coast,
I don't understand. Well, looks like we're gonna abandon that quest line for a bit. What do we... Wait, speak to Laud. Why do I need to speak to Laud? I can do that. That's pretty easy. Let's go back to Riverwood so we can have a talk with Laud. Wait. Laud is in Riverwood, isn't he? Oh no, Laud's in Falkreath. I don't know why I thought he was in Riverwood. I think I'm thinking of Girder's husband. What is that guy's name? I don't remember his name right off the top of my head, but I think they have similar names. Hod. Hod. It's Hod is his name. That's why I get them confused. Alright, let's speak to Laud. I forget exactly what it is, what type of quest this is.
Did you see a hound on the road? Fine, strong creature that's been wandering near town.
Oh yeah, I haven't started the whole Clavicus Vile thing yet.
I asked the gate guards to look for him. I can't afford to chase him down, but could use a fierce, loyal beast to keep me company. If you are willing to retrieve him, I'd give you some fresh meat to attract him out on the road.
Okay. Sure.
Good. There's some gold in it for you if you succeed. Here's the meat. Check the road just outside of town.
Okay. I guess we can do that. Wouldn't hurt to do a Daedric quest. Well, while we've picked up that Daedric quest, we can pick up another one, which will actually help out our lycanthropy. Ah, shit. There's a dragon. Yep. I saw the little red dot moving, and I knew. Dragons always love to show up at the most inappropriate times, in the most inappropriate places. You bastard. What are you doing? But he's fighting something stupid. Okay, I don't want to keep sprinting like that. Oh. Yep, there he is. Do I have a shout equipped? I do, it's Fire Breath. Let's use Elemental Fury. I haven't used that one very much. Yeah, he's just a basic dragon, he's not that strong. Let's take the gold, and that's all we need right now. Go ahead and absorb the soul. And we can go and talk to Sindig, whatever his name is. Yep, got the dragon soul. Now let's go talk to the people that can start.
Where did it come from?
People that can start that Daedric quest for Hircine. Let's do that. Because once you get the Ring of Hircine, depending on how you go about it, it can give you the ability to transform into a werewolf as many times during the day as you want to, with no limitations, and it'll give you complete control over your werewolf form, so you don't have to worry about like random transformations, which I have never had a problem with as a werewolf, but they are a feature in the game.
The god Arche was once like us, bound to
old-ass high elf.
But he willingly gave up this existence, that we might better understand the vagaries of
He
life.
definitely sounds like an old man.
It is through the ebb and flow of this cosmic tide that we
I think it's
find
uncomfortable how they're all staring at me.
peace.
I'm really
May
uncomfortable with
the
that.
spirit of Lavinia and all those who have left this world and its suffering know the beloved serenity of Aetherius. And may we one day rejoin them in eternity.
Alright.
A sad time.
Well, I have potatoes to
Honest
sell.
pay for honest work.
Yeah, that cheered him up. I also have
Honest
gourds
pay
to sell.
for honest work.
Damn, I had a lot of potatoes. 37. Jesus. Who died?
Our daughter. Our little girl.
Damn, that sounds...
You hadn't seen
If
her
that was
since
delivered in a sarcastic tone, my god. Who did this?
Sindig.
Sindig, that's his
Came
name.
through as a laborer. Seemed like a decent man. He's stewing in the pit while we figure out what to do with him. We've got the stomach to look at him. What could drive a man to do something like this?
Well, see... Okay, he's a werewolf. I'll go ahead and spoil it. Sindig is a werewolf. How'd she die?
She was. He ripped
Yeah,
her
he's
apart.
definitely a werewolf. As
Like
soon
a
as you
saber cat
hear...
tears a deer.
As soon as you hear dialogue like
We
that,
barely found enough of her.
you
to
kind of
bury.
know that, yeah, he's
Just don't
He's
understand what
definitely
kind of
a
man
werewolf.
does
Like, that's not a human type of thing to do. That's not a normal thing to do. We'll go ahead and do the Clavicus Vial quest first, because that one's just a little bit, I guess, easier to do right now. With sending, you got to go a little bit further, I believe. Fetch the mead, bitch. I am the harbinger of the companions. Better watch your tongue, motherfucker. Really better watch that tongue. And there's the dog.
You are exactly what I was looking for.
Ah, yes, talking dog. Did you just talk?
Yeah, Skyrim is now host to giant flying lizards and two-legged cat men. And you're surprised by me? Yeah, I just talked, and I'm continuing to do so.
He's a sarcastic little bastard,
You see,
isn't he?
my name is Barbas, and I have a problem.
Barbas, I
think you
believe,
can
is
help
one
sort
half of
out.
Clavicus Vial. And he's actually...
My master
He's actually
had
a
bit of a fall.
lot of the source of
We got into an argument, and it got
Clavicus Vial's power. Clavicus Vial, of course, Daedric
find
Prince.
someone who can settle our disagreement. That's where you come in.
Sounds easy enough.
Thank you. I know there's a cult that if this works out, I'll
Yeah,
make
and I believe the
sure
cult
you're
is
rewarded.
vampires. Speak to sending. Isn't?
Don't trust any offer he makes you, okay?
Yeah, sounds good. Alright, a Daedra's best friend. And now, if we complete this quest, you can get one of two Daedric items. You can either get the Rueful Axe, or you can get the Mask of Clavicus Vial. I would always go for the Mask of Clavicus Vial, which, in order to do that, you have to basically refuse, I think at one point he tells you to kill Barbas with the Rueful Axe. The Rueful Axe is really just like a terrible weapon. It's not even, it's called the Rueful Axe for a reason. I mean, the whole thing with Clavicus Vial is that any mortals who end up making deals with him almost always end up ruining the day that they did it, or regretting it in some way. Because Clavicus Vial is a con man, really. So, like, if you get the Mask of Clavicus Vial, however, that's actually a really useful Daedric item, because it can get you better haggling prices, like improve your speechcraft, and... Oh, farmers, nice. It can improve your speechcraft, and it's actually... what am I saying here? It's actually a pretty darn good piece of armor, too. It looks kind of iffy, like kind of gaudy, but it's an effective piece of equipment. Oh, watch the rock! Oh, it barely missed him. Pickled boy, I know you're a werewolf, but have you ever played as a vampire with a character? I have not really played as a vampire very much. Honestly, just the base vampire. Like, I feel like it's just easier and better to be a werewolf over a base vampire in Skyrim. Now, with the Dawnguard DLC, if you go do the Dawnguard quest and you side with the vampires, you can become a vampire lord, which you get like a, vampire transformation. And that one I have not gotten any experience with, but it actually looks really cool. So, I've definitely been a werewolf a lot more than I have been a vampire. But I do plan on playing a vampire character a lot more often, especially once I start exploring the Dawnguard and Dragonborn quest lines. Well, Dawnguard quest line more. Because I really have not done anything at all with either of those DLCs, even though I have them. The DLC that I've made the most use of is Hearthfire, and it's the one that doesn't really have... Like, it doesn't have an extra quest or anything, like a whole quest line. It's just, you know, building a house and you can adopt kids and all that stuff. I mean, it added a good bit of stuff to the game, but who are you? What the?
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here?
Oh yeah, you're one of those motherfuckers. Psh, I'm not gonna waste my time with that right now. But yeah, like being a vampire lord, that's one thing. But just a regular vampire, like you have to feed every so often. And if you don't, then like playing the game becomes a lot harder because like you can't really conceal your identity as a vampire if you don't feed, and you burn in the sun, or well, don't burn, but like the sun makes you uncomfortable. And it's just a lot easier to play as a werewolf than it is a vampire, in my opinion. Plus, I kind of have a bias because I've always preferred werewolves over vampires just in general when it comes to like pop culture and whatnot. Yeah, I see you, Barbas. I never understand why, like, I know you have to go like across or beside Helgen to get to where, you know, he needs to go. But I never understand why he always goes right up to the gate and then takes this little path here. He did the exact same thing yesterday when I was playing with a different character. But you have to follow him. Oh god. Well, didn't need my help much on that one. And it looks like these refugees got killed by a wolf. Or a pack of wolves, which is always lovely. Skyrim's a harsh land. Not everybody can be a badass like the Dragonborn. I think as soon as we get to this temple and we talk to Clavicus Vile, I think that'll be where I wrap up the stream for tonight. Still got a little ways to go, so I'll still be streaming for, you know, a good few more minutes. But yeah, I think once we clear out the temple that he's talking about, and we get to the statue of Clavicus Vile, I think that's a good stopping point for tonight. I don't remember exactly how far away it is, though, and like exactly where it is. Just gotta follow Barbas, and there's no telling which pathway he's going to take to get to where he wants to go. He is a dog, after all. I mean, he gets distracted by things. Even if he is a major part of a Daedric prince. Alright, Barbas, how much further we got here? I just did this yesterday, and I can't remember exactly how far away it is. I think we're getting fairly close to it. Or, well, closing in on it anyway. Yep, there's the cave. I believe that's the one on the hut. I believe that is the one that we need to go to. Yep, pretty sure. Which means we're closing in. Let's go ahead up here and discover this Stormcloak camp while we're here. Nice, Falkreath Stormcloak camp. Falkreath is definitely Stormcloak territory. Or at least they have Stormcloak sympathies run high in that area, I should say. I tend to side with the Empire and the Imperials more than the Stormcloaks nowadays. I used to side with the Stormcloaks more, but after learning about the lore of Skyrim and the lore of the Elder Scrolls and a little bit more about the situations, you know, the political climate and whatnot in the game, it just feels like the smarter option to go with the Imperials if the goal is to rebel against the Thalmor. No, are there going to be vampires here again? I believe. Yeah, I believe it's vampires. Oh god. Who are you? He's a hunter, okay. Haymar's Shame. Let's take care of business. Alright. Now we could do this the fun way. I think we want to do this the fun way. Let's do that if we can. We can. Haven't really done a ton of combat as the werewolf so far. At least not with like humans. Or vampires in this case. Now can I eat? I can feed, yes! Nice. By feeding, you can prolong your stay as a werewolf. Feed. Feed. Apparently I can't feed. Don't know why. Don't know what Barbas is up to. Yeah, and feeding is how you increase your perks as a werewolf too. That's what I really need to be doing. Nice, maul him. Love playing as the werewolf. Feed. Feed. I don't think you can feed on vampires because they're undead. I think that's why I can't feed on them. The reason I was able to feed on that other one was because she was a human. She was a thrall.
I'll kill you. And I'll arrest you.
Damn it, if I could stop running away. Vampires. Thrall, yes. You can feed on the thralls because they're human. And what I'm doing there with the roar, the werewolf's roar, you can actually, or howl, whatever you want to call it, you can actually scare away a lot of enemies with that howl. Feeding galore, that's lovely. Ooh, werewolf perk is available. You know what that means. It means I'm about to level up this sumbitch. Let's go ahead and do that right now. This is something that, like I said yesterday, was sorely needed in the vanilla game. You know, to be able to increase the power of your werewolf. Werewolves are cool and pretty powerful and everything, you know, base, but especially with the higher level you got, it got to a point to where really the werewolf became obsolete, and just because your base, you know, your basic humanoid form was so much more powerful. Can I feed on that? I don't think I can. I think that pretty sure you have to get a certain perk before you can feed on like anything, or most beasts anyway.
Never should have come.
Your girl Davis, happy Sunday. How you doing, your girl Davis? Nice to have you in here. How has your day been? Also, I think that you'll be happy to know that I have improved the stream a little bit as far as on the PC or laptop, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, maul him. Great, just got off work. LOL. Nice. How was work? Okay, where's the thrall at? I know there's a thrall here somewhere that I can feed on. Yes. Hope you are, and yup, I can tell. Yeah, I figured out, yesterday I was complaining about the chat box not working. It turns out the reason the chat box was not working properly was because I did not have a theme selected for the chat box, and therefore everything would be blank. That's why it was not working. Luckily I figured that out and was able to fix that. So now that I'm a werewolf, can I still talk to... No, I can't. Can't activate things as a werewolf. Can't do shit. As we cough into the mic. I think we'll just wait for like 2 hours. That should be enough. So, your girl Davis, how have you been lately?
By all means, let's hear it. It's the least I can do.
In real life, if
since
you had to
already
choose,
helped
what
me
mystical
grant
creature
one
would you
final
be out
wish
of
for
anyone
my
you can
last
think of?
worshippers.
That's a
They
good
were
question.
suffering so from vampirism and begged me for a cure.
I would say a
Then you
werewolf, but
came and ended
I would
their
have to have
misery.
the stipulation
I couldn't
that,
have planned it better myself.
like, it depends on what kind of werewolf, like from what
So,
type of lore.
What's your heart's desire?
I would want to be like,
What
if I could, I
kind
would
of
want to be a
deal
werewolf
can we
if
strike?
I got, you know, the perks. It's kind of like a Skyrim type of werewolf. Like, you can transform at will. You become like, you know, a real werewolf, not like, you know, just a human with some teeth and claws. You'd be immune to all diseases. You'd be,
Forget it.
superhuman as far as your physical, you know, capabilities, your senses and whatnot.
Rid of him.
I think that'd be
Even
really
if it
cool. The only
does
thing
mean I'm
is
stuck in this pitiful
having to deal
shrine
with
in the back end
having to
of
deal with the whole full moon thing and
nowhere.
whatnot. If not a werewolf,
Well,
I think that
perhaps there is a way he could earn his
maybe
place
I would
back
like
at my
to be
side.
a, let's see, mystical
Maybe.
creature.
But no promises.
I think that it might be kind of cool to be a I'm having to think about this.
There's an axe. An incredibly
what am I saying here?
powerful axe. An axe powerful enough for me to have quite a bit of fun indeed. If you bring it to me, I'll grant you my boon. No strings attached, no messy surprises.
I think I'd say werewolf as final answer, honestly. What
As
type
I
of mystical
recall,
creature
it's
would you
resting
guys
in
like to
Rhyme
be?
Rock Burrow. Barbers
And your
can
girl
lead you
Davis?
right
Been
to it.
alright, thanks. Working
Might
2
even
jobs
have
and
his
going to
place
school
back
has
at
been
my
rough.
side.
But I've been able to eat and buy video games more often though, LOL. Hey, that's what it's all about right there. That is what it's all about. So I need to retrieve the rueful axe with Barbas. Okay. I can do that. Vampire has some gold and lockpick. What type of games have you been getting, your girl Davis? Have you been playing a lot of the newer games on your Twitch and YouTube? Which, by the way, my apologies for not haven't been able to stream into. I have not been able to tune into your streams as much lately. But next time you stream, guarantee I'll be there. I'd be a werewolf for sure, LOL. Nice, yeah, werewolf for life. Which, by the way, Pickled Boy, as well as anybody else listening, if you haven't checked out your girl Davis on Twitch, you should definitely do so. She is a real-life friend of mine and a quality streamer and YouTuber. So be sure to check her out, give her a follow, a subscribe, all that good stuff. If I can find my way out of this damn place. You would think that it wouldn't be that hard, considering that I just have to retrace my steps. I had said a little bit earlier that I thought I was going to end the stream. Tell you what, I will end the stream after I finish this Daedric quest. That's what we'll do. As soon as I get the Rueful Axe and bring it back here and give it to Clavicus, and I get the Mask of Clavicus Vial, that is where we will call it quits for tonight. So, some more streaming still to be done. Plus, being a werewolf, even though I run through this place pretty quickly as a werewolf, you don't get to loot any of the bodies. So definitely a lot of stuff that I missed that I need to retrace my steps and go back and get. Response to Barrow's speech. Nice. What else we got here? I'd be a ghoul or a dragon, but werewolves are cool as well. Oh yeah, I didn't think about dragons. Dragons are pretty awesome. Dragon would probably be second on my list, depending on what type of dragon. Super Mario Party, Black Ops 4, and some older PlayStation games, and thanks, appreciate that, no problem. No problem as far as the shout-out goes. And those are some pretty cool ones. Super Mario Party, Black Ops 4. I'll definitely try to tune in for the next stream. Hey, I appreciate that. There's a countdown timer on my Twitch channel. And also, if you follow me on Twitch and Instagram, both of those at CG24K, you will get notified on there as to when I'm streaming or going live. You can also, of course, enable notifications on Twitch, which will send you a little notification every time I actually start streaming on Twitch itself. Many different ways to stay up to date with what we're doing in the age of social media. Damn it, Barbas, why did you push me? Now, which way do I need to go to get out? I forget exactly which way I need to go. It's not the way that I just went, I don't think. No, it's this way. Glad I was able to upgrade my werewolf, try to turn him into a uber badass werewolf. What's this? Ash pile. Nothing there. I know I killed something up here. I thought it was up here. Maybe it wasn't. What's that? Ruins of Kimmelzee. I'll take that. What? Oh, I thought he was fighting something. I was like, what? What's going on? Cool beans. I'll probably start watching you regularly. I really enjoyed the stream so far. Hey, I appreciate that. I really appreciate that, man. Or lady, whichever one. Why is this always like a green hue here? I never understand that. Ooh, flawless garnet. One of the really cool mods that I don't have any mods installed right now for trophies, but one of the cool mods that maybe isn't necessarily on the top of a lot of people's lists, but I just really think is cool, is that there's a mod out there where you can actually mold all the different jewels and gems into weapons, and I think that's really cool. Oh god. I knew I was going to step on that trap at some point. Luckily it didn't hurt me. It might have hurt Barbas, but he'll be fine. Off we go to retrieve the Rueful Axe. The Rueful Axe is a pretty cool looking axe. It's just literally the slowest swinging weapon in the game. That is literal, that's not hyperbole. It doesn't really do like that much damage. Yeah, that mod sounds dope. It is definitely dope. I have it saved on my loadout for when I do actually want to start using mods. But like I said, if you have mods enabled, then that disables trophies. So that's the only reason that I don't have it enabled right now. I've tested out mods on PS4 though, and they work out, really well. The selection of mods that they have, even though it may not be as extensive as Xbox or as extensive as PC, they have a very good selection in my opinion. Including the unofficial Skyrim patch, the unofficial Elder Scrolls patch. So I have to install that at some point and see, exactly what that does. I know that it's supposed to fix a ton of bugs and stuff in the game, and many PC players that I've watched and have known tell me that it is absolutely essential. That like once you play Skyrim with the unofficial Elder Scrolls patch, you will never play vanilla Skyrim again, which sounds like pretty high praise of that mod. Come on, kill it. Got it. Love how I can stop it just mid-swing. Oh, it's a snow fox. Lovely. So yeah, there's a lot of locations that you can discover around here. I'll probably, pick them up if they're, right in my path. Are you a completionist when it comes to trophies? Not like a hardcore completionist, but I do like building up my trophy case. I don't tend to be a completionist like for most games. Now, if it's a game where, like, the platinum is pretty easy to get, which I only have one platinum trophy, by the way. If it's a game where, like, it's a pretty achievable platinum trophy, I'll go after it, but, like, I'm not too worried. Like, if I don't platinum Skyrim, I'm not too worried about it, because there are just so many obscure things that you have to do. And you have to, like, specifically... What the fuck? Why are there Spriggans here? I thought Spriggans only stayed in, like... Oh, what the hell? Oh my god! No! What the fuck? I just walked into a damn ambush. The fuck? 2 Spriggans and a snowy saber cat? Are you kidding me? The fuck? He attacked me before I had time to open up a potion. Those bastards. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to Fort Kragstad. Keep an eye out for those motherfuckers this time around. I used to be really obsessed about it because as a kid my parents wouldn't let me buy another game until I finished all of 1. That's pretty intense. Damn, I did not... I would have never guessed that. Trying to breed you into an elite gamer, I see. Raise you up to be an esports legend they foresaw. It can be really satisfying to complete a game, but at the same time, if you're just, there's certain trophies in certain games that are like infamous for being so ridiculously hard to get. And it's like I like to enjoy the game more than, like, my concern is enjoying the game more than, like, necessarily getting the trophies. Like, I'll just play the game naturally, and if I get a trophy based off of an action that I do in the game, then that's pretty much how I get my trophies. Like with Skyrim, pretty much all the trophies are based off of like quest lines. So if you just keep on doing quest lines, especially the big main ones and the ones for the guilds, you'll get the majority of the trophies for Skyrim. And this character is probably going to be the one that I do a lot of my trophy hunting with. And once I feel satisfied with like where I'm at as far as the main quest lines go and the guild quest lines go,
Get out of here.
the fuck? My ass, I'll get out of here.
Hey, watch it.
Oh, just executed him. Scavenger. Yeah, whatever. Imperial officer's helmet, that's pretty cool. Definitely some Roman inspiration being taken here. He probably took all the gold. Well, except for that one. Lost Echo Cave. That sounds familiar, actually. I think there is a quest line that has to do with that cave. Now I'm going to have to be on the lookout for those Spriggans and that Saber Cat. They were, I think, right around here the last time. Wait, no, I don't think they were. I think they were somewhere else. What games do you think you will be streaming? Excited that they have started back. Hold on a second. What games do you think you'll be streaming? Excited that they've started back? Oh, shit. Okay, it's an ice raid. And that's the only thing. Okay. Got him. I appreciate the enthusiasm, and also, what games do you think I'll be streaming? A lot of Skyrim, for sure. Be streaming a bit of Fortnite, just because that was specifically name-dropped. As Spyro comes out, I'll be streaming some Spyro, for sure. I plan on streaming, once I buy and download Shadow of the Colossus Remastered and Okami Remastered, probably going to see a heavy dose of those games, because those games are awesome. I say Shadow of the Colossus is awesome. I have never actually played it before, but I've heard so much about it and seen so much about it. And of course the sports games will always be around. Baseball, football, basketball. Ooh, I'm going to stream some NBA Playgrounds. That game's a lot of fun. So yeah, just all kinds of games. At some point, I do still plan on getting a capture card. PS4 Remote Play only works for my PS4, obviously. And I have a couple of games on PS3 that I would really like to be able to stream, particularly NCAA football, for all the sports fans out there. And I would need a capture card for that. Ooh, I think this is the place where Thorald is being kept. Yeah, Northwatch Keep, that's definitely where he's being kept. Ooh, there's a snowy saber cat. I would really like to avoid a fight with it if I can. Yeah, just walk around it. Avoid the fight. Ah, shit. I'm gonna have to climb up this motherfucker. There's gotta be an easier way to get up to that damn cave that I've just been too lazy to try and find. Sounds like a great lineup. Hey, I'd like to think it's a great lineup. I enjoy those games. Did you ever play Spyro on the PS2? Yeah, I played a little bit of it on the PS2. I remember Is Barbas pushing me? What the fuck? Where is Barbas? Where did he run off to? Ooh, I can see the destination. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to jump up there. Really would be nice if I had a horse right about now. Ooh, if I can just latch on a little bit further. Come on. But yeah, I played a little bit of the original trilogy. I had the Game Boy Advance game, the Fire and Ice games. And I really liked Enter the Dragonfly. I thought that was an underrated one. And then the last Spyro game that I played was actually A New Beginning with the one where Elijah Wood actually voiced him. That was on the PS3. And if I'm not mistaken, that's the last Spyro game, with the exception, if you don't include Skylanders. Oh, motherfucker, it's right there. I'm gonna have to go around. I just can't. That was the last, like, solo title, I believe, that Spyro got, was A New Beginning. And I never really played Skylanders because, I mean, just didn't play Skylanders. He was fighting that damn saber cat. Damn, if I had a dog that could kill a saber cat by himself, that's a companion right there. That's a damn thing. Were you saying Okami HD? That's right. That's what I was referring to. Is there a way? There's got to be a way. There's a way for me to get up there. I just got to find the right path. Yeah, when I saw that Okami HD was on PS4, I knew. It was on my list right then and there when I saw it. Because that game is one of my favorite games of all time. It's just so awesome. Pretty underrated, too. Because I feel like a lot of people are not aware of that game. It's just such a cool concept. I highly recommend playing it if you have not. If I can find this damn path to get up here, why is it so damn hard to find? Once I do find it, it's going to be super easy, and there's a Horker way up here. I don't even know how he got up here. What? Yep. Yep. Ooh, what's that? Barbas, why are you fighting him? There's really no need to fight that damn Horker. You just want to cause trouble, don't you? Oh, we got another viewer that has popped into the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful night. We're trying to find a way to get up to this damn cave that we have to go to. And I have not found the successful path just yet, but I feel like I'm onto something. And we've got an orcish stronghold. Ah, here's the path. This is what I needed. Now it's going to be smooth sailing. I actually just bought it for the Switch and was going to stream it tomorrow. Ooh, you were going to stream Okami? I will definitely be tuning into that. Oh, what time were you going to stream tomorrow, you girl Davis? You're going to really enjoy it, I'll bet. DC Sports Guy 42, is Spyro anything like Sonic the Hedgehog? Anything like, as far as the style of game, like the classic Sonic the Hedgehog, not really. As far as like the attitude of the game, yeah, there's some similarities. Spyro, like, he's one of the prominent PlayStation mascots, because I'm pretty sure he's a PlayStation exclusive. And he's the little purple dragon, and basically you go on 3D platforming adventures. So he's a platformer, which I don't know if Sonic is considered a platformer. Might be, but I'm not sure. Ooh, we're about to fall down and hurt ourselves, aren't we? They're both amazing franchises. You really can't go wrong either way. Oh god, I thought that was a wolf. It was Barbas. No wonder I had such a hard time finding this place. Rhymerock Burrow. Spyro is kind of like Crash Bandicoot games, if you know about those. Yeah, that's a pretty good comparison. Two PlayStation titles. Let's go with Fire Breath. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, I can already tell with the Flame Atronach being there, this is going to be a fun time. Ooh, we can't use flames against the Flame Atronach. Let's go with Elemental Fury. That little bastard. Okay, ooh, get away from it, it'll explode. Yep. So there's mages here, apparently. It's been a while since I've done this quest. Oh my god, it's a Frost Atronach. Ho ho! Yeah, you distract the Frost Atronach, I'll kill the mage. Sebastian Lort? Oh, this guy's got a name. What the? How dare you move away from me like that? Damn it. He froze me, and I can't move fast anymore.
You're no match.
Damn it, Sebastian Lort. I will change myself to Fire Breath. Got him. Always target the mage themselves. Okay. Probably around 9:30 p.m. LOL. Hey, that's not a bad time. Get those prime time audiences. Yas, Crash Bandicoot, and yeah, I know and seen Crash. Yeah, that's a good comparison, actually. That's a pretty damn good comparison. The difference is Spyro is a purple dragon rather than a bandicoot. Alright, we got the Rueful Axe. Nice, that was a little bit simpler than I thought it might be. Let's see here. Anything else that's here? Okay, the Flame Atronach will take the fire salts. I don't believe that there's anything else in here. There might have been some ore over there, but I don't really care about that as much. Okay, let's go out the back of the cave here. Yeah, this is where Sebastian Lort had been holed up for a while. Nice, I'll take that book. Wow, this is actually not a bad setup here. Song of the Perennial Volume 6. Pelinal. I think I've been saying that wrong the whole time. Ah, damn it. How about we drop that one? We don't really need it. Any more gold that we can take? Surely. Oh yeah, there goes gold. Gold diamond ring. Oh, come on. That put me over the limit. Damn it. How about we store... Well, we can store those. We can definitely store those. I don't know how I keep getting my hands on those. Apparel. Anything here? I want to keep all that stuff. I really do. Sell it at some point. I say sell. I'm probably going to end up hoarding it. Oh, I know what I can do. Let's eat some of the food. Eat some of the heavy food. Okay, that's enough. Nice. So now we can just do a quick fast travel back to Haymar's Haymar's Shame, that's what that place is called. And then as soon as we finish up this quest and get the Mask of Clavicus Vile, I think we'll call it a night. So, oh man. First of all, let me go to the map and actually get there. It is right around there. Yeah, there. Haymar's Shame. That's what we call it. I appreciate you guys being so supportive and tuning in tonight. Got a lot of good activity on the stream tonight. We're going to have to still do some walking here to get to Clavicus Vial. Oh god. Oh, he always scares me a little bit when he does that. What we doing here? Yeah, it all depends here on how you conduct yourself in this next little bit. You can determine whether or not you want the Rueful Axe, which let's go ahead and look at the Rueful Axe, by the way. So that's the Rueful Axe. Pretty cool looking axe, if I do say so myself. It does 20 points of stamina damage, and it does 53 damage. Now, Wuthrad does 61 damage, but Wuthrad's a legendary weapon, so it's not really fair to compare it. The Rueful Axe, in terms of just pure damage, is not terrible, but like I said, and it also does 20 points of stamina damage, but again, it is literally the slowest swinging weapon in the game. Slower than any Warhammer in the game, which Warhammers are supposed to be the slowest overall weapons when it comes to swing speed. But the Rueful Axe is the slowest. And the 20 points of stamina damage is really not like that big of a deal. You know, you can always enchant a weapon with either a frost, something with frost, or just pure stamina damage, and get a similar and probably better result. Whereas the Mask of Clavicus Vial is a good piece of armor that increases your speechcraft, or well, it either increases your speechcraft or it makes haggling prices better. I think it makes haggling prices better. We'll find out in a minute. Suffice it to say, I would take the Mask of Clavicus Vial over the axe any day.
And my dog. Splendid.
That's right. We'll now fulfill your end of the bargain.
Excellent work. A hero and his faithful companion retrieving the ancient artifact.
There's
for
the Mask of Clavicus Vial in his hand, by the way.
It's almost storybook. Ah, but it almost seems a shame to give a weapon like that away, doesn't it? I suppose I could be persuaded to let you keep it. But only if you use the axe to kill Barbas.
Yep, there it is.
Simple as that.
He wants me to kill Barbas with the axe, and if you kill Barbas with the axe, you get to keep it. No deal. Take the axe and take back Barbas.
You're no fun at all. Guess I'll have to
Yeah,
make
don't
my
trust
own
Clavicus
fun
Vial.
elsewhere.
If you kill Barbas with the Rueful
And with
Axe,
the
you're
pup
basically
back,
getting a rueful
I'll be
deal.
restored to my full power. There's a whole world just waiting for me.
And yeah, that's the thing about it. It's better for both of you if he's there.
Yeah, dog gets master, master gets cosmic axe. Everyone's happy. Just get over here, mutt. Don't worry, I'll make sure he sees the light. I trusted you, now you trust me.
Okay. And this is a nice little touch too. He returns
so
to his
much
master's
better.
side.
You
at the
forget how
statue.
nice supreme power feels until you've been stuck in a cave for a few years. It's a shame you wished for something so dull as me taking back the mutt. Quite the lack of imagination on your part.
That might be true, but
A lack of ambition
I've
like
done this
that
a time or two
really ought to
before,
be
and I know
punished.
how things pan out.
Perhaps by turning you into a worm, or maybe a few decades of... Oh, fine. Have my boon and be done with it. Got more interesting deals to make anyway.
And now, we get the mask of Clavicus Vile, which... Wait, where is it? Oh, there it is. It's at the bottom. It's a better piece of armor than what I have currently, which is the Dwarven Helmet. 6 points better to be exact. It also does... oh, what's up, Slimo? Good to see you in here. In the stream. How have you been lately, Slimo? So, Mask of Clavicus Vile, as you can see, prices are 20% better, plus 10 to Speechcraft, and your Magicka regenerates 5% faster. I mean, it's a Daedric artifact too, so you don't have to recharge it like most, enchanted things. So yeah, it's clearly the better option. We can drop that Dwarven Helmet because we can always make another one, so it's not that important. And would you look at that? Lovely, lovely, lovely. I don't know how the hell you see out of it. I don't see any holes in the eyes. I don't know how you breathe out of it either. Good. It's good to hear. Good to hear. I've been doing all right. As you can maybe tell, Slimo, a couple of changes to my stream lately. Because I'm actually streaming on my laptop now rather than straight from the console. So, let's... So we did that for Clavicus Vile. Got the Mask of Clavicus Vile. And now... Oh, I don't think I ever searched that chest. I did not. A gold ruby necklace, I'll take that. The other stuff's cool, but I won't be needing it. How have your exploits on YouTube gone so far, Slimo? So, okay, we went out the side. Well, now that we're out and we've done that, let's go back to Solitude to see if we can actually get inside Castle Dower now. Let the game reload a little bit. Good. Well, that's good to hear. I haven't gotten a good chance to check you out on YouTube very much lately. I apologize for that. Which, by the way, my friend Slimo there, he is a YouTuber. Be sure to go check out his channel.
You see those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved
see if it's something that you'd be into. Leave him a subscribe. Go like his videos.
As High Priest of
He's a pretty cool cat.
I bid you welcome.
Let's see here. Can I open the fucking door now? Yes! Thank you. I don't know why it wouldn't let me open it earlier. It must have just been a little glitch.
Why I'm wasting men chasing after a fairy tale.
Huh?
If Ulfric gets his hand
Okay,
on
Rika.
that crown. Welcome back, soldier. I'm glad you made it in one piece. I'll send men to garrison the fort right away. You did well. I'm impressed.
Nice.
But before we go any further, it's time for you to officially join the
Well,
Legion.
would you look at that?
Speak with General Tullius. He'll administer the oath.
And I can actually
In
knock
joining
out...
the Legion, you'll be taking an oath binding you to the service of
and
the
now that I
Emperor,
am going to be in
and thus
the
to every
Imperial
citizen
Legion,
of the Empire.
I can actually
Are you
talk to
prepared
General
to make that
Tullius
commitment?
and get a letter from him, take that to Northwatch Keep, show them the letter, the Thalmor, and then they'll lead me to Thorald, and he'll be released, and I won't have to bloody my blade. Ready to take the oath.
Well then, repeat after me. Upon my honor,
So,
I do
a
swear
lot of things
undying
interconnected
loyalty
here,
to the Emperor
knocking out a
and
lot of birds with very few stones here.
and unwavering obedience to
just
the
a very
officers of
efficient
his great
gameplay, which is not something that I usually end up doing.
May those above judge me, and those below take me, if I fail in my duty.
Yep.
Long live the Emperor, long live the Empire.
Yep.
Welcome to the Imperial Legion, soldier.
Thank you.
Just remember, we take care of our own. Once you're in the Legion, you're in it for life.
I appreciate that.
Speak to Behrend. He's normally out by the forge. He'll get you outfitted. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Legate Rika has a special assignment for you.
Yep, I'll bet she does. Ah, look at that other trophy. Nice.
Tell me again why I'm wasting men
Welcome
chasing
to the Legion
after a fairy tale.
Listen up.
Okay.
If Ulfric gets his hand on that... Welcome to the Legion Auxiliary. Listen up. Ulfric's right-hand man, Galmar Stonefist, has
She
located
actually
what he
knows
believes
Galmar
is the
Stonefist
final
pretty
resting
well.
place of the Jagged
Oh, a couple
Crown.
more viewers have popped
We're
into the
going to make
stream.
sure he doesn't
How
get
are
his
things
hands
going, everyone?
The rest of my men are already
Feel free
assembling
to
outside Corvin.
share
I'll
how
meet
your
you there as
day
soon
has
as I
gone
finish
in the
up here.
chat. I never saw this game before, so I might be a little confused. This game is called Skyrim. Really popular game. It actually came out almost 8 years ago at this point, back in 2011. This I'm actually playing on PS4, which is the special edition.
A legendary crown.
It's kind of a testament to how big this game is and was, that people are still playing it and it's still relevant now, 8 years after it came out. But yeah, this game is called Skyrim. If you haven't played it before, I highly recommend looking into
Whatever the
it.
truth, if Ulfric gets his hands on it, it would be a powerful
If you're a fan
symbol
of
around which to rally
RPGs, it'll
support for
definitely
his
be up your
cause.
alley. So, how do we know the crown's there?
Well, to be frank, we don't. Suppose it, but my agent...
Yeah, I'm just kind of running through the
I know
dialogue
Galmar.
options just to
We fought in
get
many
them done.
wars together. He's not
Okay,
a
so we don't need
sentimental
that.
man
Put
taking
any
fancy.
stock in
How
your own
about we talk to
traditions?
General
Believes the
Tully?
I
crown
thought
is
the
there.
Moot chose the
He's
king.
likely found it.
We're backing
Don't wait for
Elisif.
me.
When the
Get to
Moot
Corvin
meets,
June
they'll
as
do
soon
the
as you're
sensible
ready.
Okay,
thing.
yeah,
I'll
she's
meet
still
you there.
talking to me.
Not everyone's agreed to the moot.
I believe the legate gave you an order. Why are you standing around here
sensible.
flapping your jaw? Move
We
out!
follow our
Well,
hearts.
gosh.
So what? Ulfric gets this crown.
Yeah, they're having themselves a little
What is
discussion,
it?
so apparently I need to wait a little bit before I can ask for the prisoner to be released. Might as well go ahead and talk to our outfitter here.
Seems there's no end. Yep. I just have one question for you. Light, medium, or heavy?
We'll go heavy.
They don't make finer steel anywhere else. If this doesn't keep you from dying, nothing will.
Okay.
Now that's it. One free outfit per soldier. You lose that, or get it banged up. You'll need to pay like everyone else.
Okay.
Return anytime you need
Let's see. I know we have enough
My
steel to
forge
improve
never
all that
rests.
stuff. Let's see where it's at after we improve it. I still don't think it'll be quite as good as our dwarven armor, but it wouldn't hurt to improve it. No, it's not as good as the dwarven armor, but that's to be expected. And we don't even use a shield, so. So what's that? 74 compared to 96. 38 compared to 32. And same for the gauntlets. The helmet's 28 and... Yeah, just basically not... There's basically no reason to keep it other than, you know, kind of like a badge of office, so to speak. But I can always make some more of my own, so I'm just going to sell them right back to him.
Weapons and armor.
I wonder if he would take that as an insult. He probably would, honestly. Oh man. So,
Safe. And always wear
let's
your
see
armor.
here. I think for our last order of business for tonight, let's just go ahead up here and discover the Blue Palace, so that it's just not looming there the whole time, annoying the hell out of me. We're actually closing in on almost 3 hours of streaming today.
Hey, wanna play tag?
It's been a lot of fun tonight.
Keep my eyes open. Them dragons could swoop down at any time.
Sounds like the dragon threat has been getting to him. Almost there. To the Blue Palace.
Citizen.
Oh, why you gotta say it like that, citizen? Alright. So we now actually have 2 legendary artifacts on us. The Mask of Clavicus Vile and Wuthrad. I think that is a lovely place to leave things. So thank everybody all so much for tuning in. You make these streams a lot of fun and make them very lively. I appreciate you guys wanting to stick around with me while I'm still figuring out things as far as the changes go. If you stream tomorrow, what time would you be streaming? I am not going to be streaming tomorrow. My next stream will be on Friday. If you actually look on my Twitch channel now, I actually have a countdown timer on there, so make it a little bit easier to see exactly what times I stream.
Sabeel Stentor has a grasp of magical theory that I would never have expected.
Okay, this guy just randomly started talking to me.
Breton.
But I think I'm going to end it there for tonight. Thank you all so much for tuning in. As always, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Still going to be some more changes to come. I might be playing around with exactly how my layout looks on the screen. Maybe incorporate some new things here and there. We'll all just have to wait and see. My next stream is going to be this Friday. You can look on my Twitch channel. I'll definitely try to tune in next time. It was a great stream. Excited for the next one. I appreciate that, Pickled Boy. Also appreciate the follow. So, have a wonderful rest of the night, everybody. I know it's a school night, so anybody who is still in school, still going to school, or going to work tomorrow, either one, good luck with that. And I will see you all on Friday. Stay golden, everyone.